Hello and welcome back to the channel and our FCS Dynasty in NCAA Football 2006. Today we're going to be taking a look at the San Diego Toreros roster and their Season 1 schedule. So let's get right into it and check out the offense for the Toreros. Quarterback, Darryl Ballard, number 5, 6'2", 232. Smart. He's going to be a very accurate quarterback. Halfback, Robbie Ballard, number 25, 6 foot, 240. He's a raw talent. Wide receiver, Demetrius George, number 2, 5'9", 185. Smart. Wide receiver, Doug Lay, number 1, 6'2", 210 pounds. Smart wide receiver. Left tackle, Brick Wall, number 75. He is 6'5", 335 pounds, and he is athletic. So taking a look at this offense here, we got an accurate quarterback. We have 2 wide receivers that have a high catch rating, so they're going to be good route runners as well with a good awareness, and they're not going to drop very many passes. Robbie Ballard, raw talent. It's not going to be electric, but you can hand him the ball 20 to 30 times a game. He will be the workhorse for this offense, and there's only 5 players on the offense here, so that means this is our first team with more defensive players than offensive. But let's get into it and take a look at the defensive players for the San Diego Toreros. First player on defense is Boom Johnson, defensive end, 6'4", 250, athletic. Defensive tackle DJ Payne, number 95, 6'6", 325, athletic. Middle linebacker Luke Moss, smart. Another middle linebacker, Rob Roy, also a smart build. Corner, Isaac Price, raw talent, number 12, 6'2", 190. And strong safety, Dylan Tong, number 33, 6'1", 190 pounds. So the Toreros have 2 middle linebackers. They will be running the 3-4 defense here in the Pac-10 Conference. And their defensive line is pretty good. Boom Johnson, DJ Payne. I think their defense is very well rounded. They have 2 defensive backs, 2 linebackers, and I think that is definitely going to be the strong point of this team. Their offense is most likely going to try to control the clock every game and just wear down the defense with their big halfback and their 2 wide receivers that have great catching ratings. I think the Toreros have a really good team build altogether, and I think they're going to do all right for themselves this season under first-year head coach Dan Fouts, San Diego Charger great and a Hall of Famer in the NFL. He trades one headset for another, leaving the CBS broadcast booth, and is no longer calling NFL football games. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the Season 1 schedule for the San Diego Toreros. And first glance, taking a look at this schedule, this is more brutal than the Northern Colorado Bears schedule. Take a close look. There are 4 ranked opponents. Well, let's go ahead and take a look from the top down. They start the season with 4 away games. Game number 1, they travel to Hawaii to take on the number 10 ranked Hawaii Warriors from the WAC Football Conference. Game number 2, they travel back to California to take on the in-city rivals, the San Diego State Aztecs from the Mountain West Conference. Game 3, they travel to Arizona to take on the Northern Arizona Lumberjacks, and that will start their Pac-10 football play. Game 4, they travel to Washington to take on the Eastern Washington Eagles. Game number 5 is against their first subscriber team, the Cal Poly Mustangs. That is a home game for the Toreros. And then Game 6, another hard game for San Diego. They host the number 7 ranked Navy Midshipmen from the FBS Independence. Game number 7, they travel out to Utah to take on the Southern Utah Thunderbirds, another subscriber team. Game 8 is another subscriber team. They host the UC Davis Aggies. Game number 9, they host the Portland State Vikings. And Game 10, they travel out to Idaho to take on the Idaho State Bengals. Game number 11, another hard game for the Toreros. They host the number 3 ranked Fresno State Bulldogs from the WAC. and the final game of the season. Another home game. This will be their senior day. They will take on the Sacramento State Hornets. I think with the way that this team is built and the tough opponents on this schedule, I think the San Diego Toreros will win a maximum of 7 games this season. I just think those 4 ranked opponents are going to be too tough for them, and I don't think their defense is going to have enough speed on it to stop the other West Coast teams. And facing 3 subscriber teams on their schedule as well, that is really not going to help them at all. Traveling out to southern Utah to take on the Thunderbirds. Their stadium seats 85,000 fans, so I think if the Thunderbirds are doing well during the year, come time for that game, it's going to be a really tough crowd to play against, and I just don't see them winning that game. I think the UC Davis game is going to be hit or miss, really. So 6 or 7 wins on this season is the most likely scenario for the San Diego Toreros. But that is going to be it for me today for this video, guys. Let me know in the comment section below how you think the San Diego Toreros will fare in Season 1 of our FCS Dynasty, and what do you think of their roster build? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. I will see you guys Monday with some more Madden. Take it easy, guys.